Why do you think you didn't score?
Why?
Do you think Arsenal didn't score a goal?
Because the ball didn't go in the net.
Do you ever picture yourself lifting trophies, as a more general question?
I've got real pictures, mate.
No, but I mean, you're obviously...
There's quite a few of them, mate.
It's mentally what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Do you pick...
No, I just look at the ones I've got, mate.
You're lucky to be able to do that, but...
Yeah. No, I've earned them. I'm not lucky.
A lot's been made of the third season in your time at clubs. What do you say to that?
My third season in Porto, I didn't have a third season. My third season in Inter, I didn't have a third season. My third season at Chelsea, in the first time, I won the FA Cup and the Carling Cup. And I played the Champions League semi-finals. The third season in Real Madrid, I won the Super Cup. I lost the cup final, and I went to the Champions League semi-finals. These are my third seasons.
Sure, but you know what
So click Google instead of make stupid questions. Click Google and try to find.
That has been a theme throughout the season, starting so slowly. I know you said you can't explain it, but is it do you think it is a mentality thing? Does it make you look at how you prepare for games? The fact that they can then start a game so slowly when you've had a whole week on the training field?
It's very difficult to talk to you, but if I'm 100% honest, I would prefer not to do that. You know why? For all the things you wrote, so if somebody else wants to ask that question, then I answer it, and if not, you ask it. And then can you say it again, please?
Hi, Jose. On the day, was it Spurs that were bad, or it was Leipzig that were good?
Excuse me? Spurs bad or Leipzig good? Do you think we were bad?
Well, the result says you lost at home.
Okay. I'm not going to answer you because I don't like your question. I think your question is out of order.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye, guys. Great question, mate.
Hi, Frank. I wanted to ask a question about Peta. At a time like this, when confidence seems to be low in the squad and lots of players individually seem to be struggling, how valuable is it to have someone else around the first team who, like you, has had a similar winning mentality as a player and similar experience of good and bad times at the very top level?
Well, to be fair, Liam, I think if their confidence would be shot if they were to read some of the pieces that you write at the minute, because I read some of them, and some of the confirmation bias that you always reflect on games with, and it's like a sort of almost like a social media pundit to try and get a reaction in a negative way. I read the pieces when we were doing well as well, and they didn't go both ways. So I think for a journalist to be objective would be a big start, because if players do read it, I'd feel like that.
During your last pre-match presser, you demeanly regarded the African version of Euros AFCON as a little tournament. I think it's an insult to the players, it's an insult to the fans, it's an insult to the people, and it's an insult to the continent.
Stop.
I think you
Stop. It's all good. It was not. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. I don't know why you understand it like that. To be 100% honest.
That was what you said. I listened to the press. That was what you said.
Oh no! I know it. I know it. I know.
The continent, in Africa.
But Tony, I didn't mean it like that. It was not even close, and not even my idea in my mind that I want to talk about AFCON as a little tournament, or about the continent of Africa like a little continent. Not at all. So what I meant is, because people said, and if you watch the full press conference, then you might have, if you wanted to understand it the right way, you could have understood it in the right way, because they said there's no international break anymore until March. And I said, oh, there's a little tournament in January. And I didn't mean a little tournament, it just mean like you say it when something, there's still a tournament. It's ironic. There's still a tournament, a big one. We lose our best players to the African Cup.
You wouldn't say that in the Euros. You wouldn't say a little tournament in Euros. So
sorry, I'm not a native speaker. I'm not a native speaker. But if you want to understand me wrong, you can do that all the time. I really don't. I know that I never would think like this. I don't understand why you thought like this, to be honest. But that's really not okay, because I would never do that. But that's it now. It was not my intention. But you made it. You made something of it. So that's not so cool as well, to be 100% honest.
I know you're not a big fan of individual awards in football, but in 10 days we have the Ballon d'Or and two incredible stories at least. Messi with Argentina, Haaland here with the treble. If you had a vote, who would you vote for?
You are so funny.
Just on how passionately you spoke a moment ago about the horrors of war, how much do you hope that the owner is using any...
No, listen, you have to stop. I'm not a politician. You have to stop, honestly. I can only repeat it. And I even feel bad to repeat it because I never experienced war. So even to talk about it, I feel bad because I'm very privileged. I sit here in peace. And I do the best I can, but you have to stop asking me these questions. I have no answers for you.
Jose, welcome back to London.
Thank you.
15 years ago when I interviewed you...
I'm going to meet you every time after the game.
Yeah, is that okay?
In cold tunnels after the game, freezing, you are going to be there all the time, man.
Life could be worse?
Could be worse. You are a good guy. You are one of the good ones.